What comes to mind when you hear that sound? Hopefully you're thinking that you need to put your seatbelt on. Today I want to talk to you about wearing your seatbelt and how important it is to buckle up. In 2005, there was an accident involving a 15-seater van. The van was carrying 11 people from the agricultural class at Utah State University, and while they were driving on the freeway, they blew a tire and the van rolled 4 times. In the report, it stated that none of them had their seatbelts on, and 9 of the 11 people that were riding in that van died that night. Personally, I knew somebody that was in that accident, and since then, every time I get into my car, I think of him and I am reminded to wear my seatbelt. From an article in the New York Times, it states that in 1984, Dr. John D. States persuaded New York to enact the nation's first law requiring drivers and front seat passengers to use automobile seatbelts with his research and advocacy. On cdc.gov, in an article called Seatbelts, Get the Facts, it states that in the United States, motor vehicle crashes are a leading cause of death among people ages 1 through 54. In 2016, a total of 23,714 people who were either the driver or the passenger died in a motor vehicle accident. According to highwaysafety.utah.gov, 3 out of 4 people who are ejected from their vehicle die from their injuries. Seatbelts are to prevent drivers and passengers from being ejected from their vehicle during a crash. There are some people that think if their vehicle has an airbag that they don't need to wear their seatbelts, but that's just not true. The National Highway Traffic Safety Association states that airbags are designed to work with seatbelts, not replace them. There are many people that wear their seatbelts incorrectly, and according to the NHTSA, if used properly, seatbelts can reduce the risk of death by 45%, and they cut the risk of serious injury by 50%. Never place the shoulder belt under your arm or behind your back. Never place the lap belt over or on top of your belly. Their website also instructs you on the correct way to wear your seatbelt. The shoulder belt should be away from your neck but not off your shoulder and across the middle of your chest, making sure to remove any slack from your seatbelt with the lap belt secured below your belly so that it fits snugly across your hips and your pelvic bone. In another study done by the NHTSA in 2016, it says that the use of seatbelts in passenger vehicles saved an estimated 14,668 lives of people 5 and older. An additional 2,456 lives would have been saved in 2016 if all unrestrained passenger vehicle occupants 5 and older involved in fatal crashes would have worn their seatbelts. That's a little over 17,000 people that could have been saved in 2016 alone by wearing their seatbelts. There is some good news. According to the NHTSA, in 2019, the use rate of wearing seatbelts was up to 90.7%, which means that more and more people are starting to understand the importance of wearing their seatbelt. So the next time you get in your car and you hear that annoying beep, make sure you buckle up.